the Wing Zero. What do they call it? Gundam Wing Zero EW Ver.Ka, because there's like 5 or 6 versions of the Wing Zero. Let's be real here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Forget it. 5, definitely 5. There might be more. I don't care. Anyway, this kit actually, it's aesthetically beautiful when you put it together, in my personal opinion. I love looking at it. It's got the right look. It's got the right feel. It's got interesting engineering. The chest area, for some reason, those like little chest pieces that you paint separately, those can fall out pretty easily. Mine broke on the alligator clip, which blew my mind. So I had to glue mine in place. I haven't transformed it because I put LEDs in it. And I was just kind of like, you know what? Not even going to bother doing this because there's a good shot I'll break them. So sorry to anyone who wanted to see me transform the kit. It's not happening. Because there's not much to say. It's the best Wing Master Grade to date now. And it wasn't that hard to beat because the previous Wing Master Grade kits weren't that great. Nostalgia makes many of us look at them and think they're awesome. Like, they look good put together, but the build is kind of meh. The inner frame's kind of meh. I hate the size. They're just a little bit bigger than Crossbone kits, which is tragic because I love the design of the Crossbone Gundam. Now, let's see. The hands suck. They still suck. I hate the hands. I really wish they came up with a new hand feature because this one blows. I hate the swappable hands. They don't work with this kit, in my opinion. Like when you're trying to do the twin buster rifle thing, you know, the iconic scene at the end of Endless Waltz. Thankfully, someone designed a little peg system in the forearms that, you know, you can lock the buster rifle in. But still, I found myself fiddling with it, and then the hands would fall off. Then I put the hands back on, then the pegs would fall off. Then I put the pegs back in, the hands would fall off. It was just this whole thing. And frankly, you know, if you've spent hours painting this thing, you don't really want to scratch your paint or anything. You also, if you're like me, you spend hours painting it, then you got to spend hours filming it. After a while, you're tired, you're fatigued. So if you're like me, posing this kit then becomes tedious. I also made the mistake of trying to make it aesthetically beautiful in the wings because there's a seam line in the back for the back wings, you know, right dead smack down the center. Is it a big problem? No, but I decided to fill in the seam lines and hide them. I didn't want those. In doing so, it made the back wings a little weaker for me. It's my own struggle. That's no one's fault but mine. So I couldn't do a lot of the pose as I wanted to. Before a normal build, it seems like as sturdy as it can be. I also found the back wouldn't clip into place. This could also be an issue with my build yet again. Like sometimes when trying to pose the wings, my backpack would fall completely off. And it's just like, oh man, this sucks. Yet again, could be me. A lot of times I'm painting these kits and it's right after I spent a day editing videos on the main channel and then getting in trouble with YouTube for trying to be funny and doing satirical comedy in a day and age where everything is grim and miserable. God forbid. Very naughty of you. I'm probably, you know, working on empty. I've got no energy left when I'm doing this sort of stuff. So it could be a build issue on my end. The overall verdict is it's a cool kit. There's not much to say because it's a Wing Gundam. And there's been so many of these, it's all the same stuff. It's just they added a couple gimmicks. The buster rifle in the arm works better than before. Now it can finally pose holding the rifle. Thank God. It's been a long time coming, like 20 years. The wings look good. It's an improved version over the last Wing Gundam. Thank God. You know, the decals, you know, they're not that amazing. But whatever, you're not here for the decals. The legs are where it's at, honestly. The legs are fantastic. I love the amount of posability, the armor separation in the calves when it kneels down. Fantastic. Great stuff. It's just sad that all of that's in the legs and nowhere else. The arms don't have any of those cool gimmicks. I mean, it can twist better for holding the rifles, but there's like no armor moving bit where you're really getting, you're like, yeah, you know? It's just like the legs left so much room for paint and so on. Whereas to the arms are just sort of generic to me. I do like the opening head gimmick that's for the Zero system. Cool, I guess. It's a little extra something. Overall verdict. I would say if you love Wing Gundam, this is the one to have. It's better than the other master grades. I'd say it's better than the perfect grade by leaps and bounds. The perfect grade doesn't even come with a stand, which is ridiculous. It's just great. It's so good that I genuinely hope Bandai does this with all the other Wing kits. Could we get, like, I don't know, a better Death Scythe? A better Nataku? Probably won't, though, because Bandai really focuses on the lead mobile suits. But honestly, the other Wing kits could use this sort of attention and love. Yeah, Ver.Ka me. Ver.Ka heavy arms. They're not gonna do it. If anything, I'm sitting here. Ver.Ka heavy arms, and then Bandai's like, I heard him. Ah, yes, you want another unicorn. Ah, yes, here you go, boy. Subarashi.
Shout out the Holy Sun. It's a Gundam. Not you, fucker. He has a Gunpla building channel called ItsAGunpla, and he's very talented. He also totally didn't steal the name of a series that I used to do. I'll let it slide. For now.
In honor of Jobby the Hung, giving me an unexpected shout out, and exposing me for the thief I am, and this channel hitting 50k, though it doesn't feel like I have 50k subscribers, more like 10, I'm gonna give away a model kit. Haven't done that in a while, and I know, someone out there is gonna scream, you used to give away fully painted model kits. Yeah, well, I've done that 10 or 11 times, and it's not like anybody notices, cares, or remembers. On top of that, not a lot of time on my hands. So basically, you're just gonna have to build it and paint it yourself this time, children. Maybe I'll give another painted kit away later on, who knows, when I have the free time. Time is a commodity that I don't have. Or is it a luxury? Whatever. It's real simple here. You know, you comment here on the video. I'll have like some computer pick your name. But here's the kicker. You're gonna need a Twitter account. Feel free to follow me there. It'd be a wise move for you. I'll pick at random someone from the comment section, then ask for their Twitter handle. I will then contact you privately on Twitter for your shipping information, and then we move from there. It's a lot easier than me trying to get people's emails. I'm kind of tired of all the runaround and being called a fraud, trying to give someone something for free.